Do you need more time? Hacking your productivity can be one of the best ways to squeeze more time out of your day. In this video, I'm going to give you my favorite productivity hacks, and they aren't the ones you've heard a million times before. How many hours a week are you unproductive? In the average 45-hour work week, a survey by Microsoft found that most people are unproductive a whopping 17 hours per week. 17 hours! That's insane! You could use those hours to play, work, eat, sleep, anything better than just lost time. With so many unproductive hours, it's no wonder people struggle to achieve the results they want. I wanted to know how we can reach extraordinary levels of productivity and be happier while we work. So I turned to productivity science to find out more. Here are my action-packed strategies to help you become more productive. Productivity hack number 1, use your rhythms to be more productive. The time that you choose to perform a task is incredibly important. Not all times are created equal. Think about your typical daily and weekly tasks and make a basic list. My daily tasks are typically emails, writing articles, reading new research, checking on the homework for students in our courses, team calls, and podcast interviews. Make a quick list of yours. Now think about when you do these tasks best. For example, I used to do all of my emails first thing in the morning. Then I found this fascinating research published by Jennifer Ackerman. She explains that the hormones we need to feel productive are released based on circadian rhythms. These are the natural cycles our bodies go through to carry out daily functions. Her research shows that our brains are most alert 2.5 to 4 hours after waking up. This is the time of day that your body releases the best hormones to help you solve problems, generate ideas, and plow through meticulous work. I was wasting all this good juice on emails. I realized I would be much better off spending my tired afternoons corralling emails and putting my morning energy into writing, interviews, and strategizing. And that's exactly what I did. I switched my tasks to match my rhythms. Your action step. Look at your tasks and assign them ideal times. You also might want to think about what day of the week is best. For example, I find team meetings on Monday are not nearly as productive because not enough of the week has happened to have issues to review. So think about tasks, times, and days. Then I want you to try shuffling around your schedule to accommodate. If this means moving a few phone calls or meetings, do it. You might also try using a fun tool called Inbox Pause that can pause your inbox and help prevent distraction by temporarily keeping incoming emails from reaching you. If you have impulse control problems, you might also try it when you want to save your energy for bigger tasks. Need more ideas? You should also watch our Science of Morning Routine video or our Science of Evening Routine video, depending on which time of day you like best. Productivity hack number 2, learn to work and read faster. One of the best investments I ever made was learning how to speed read. The summer before my freshman year of college, I was sitting with a family friend who I admired very much. I asked her if there was anything I should be doing before college to be more successful. She didn't hesitate. Learn to speed read, she said. It will save you hundreds of hours and time over the years. She was right. I spent a few weeks learning to speed read, and because of it, I was always done with my reading and homework before my fellow students. And I credit my speed reading investment as the only way I was able to double major at Emory University. There is no way I would have had the time otherwise. Speed reading is just one skill you can learn to give you back time. Your mission is to find those skills and hone them. It might take investing some time up front, but they will return the time to you in the future. What's your speed reading? Action steps. Here are some easy ideas to speed up your life and be more productive. Learn keyboard shortcuts. Learn how to speed read. Reorganize your desktop and home screen on your phone based on usage. If you don't use a calculator, it shouldn't be on your home screen. What are the apps and docs you need most often? Move them up and move others back. Speed up your mouse. Seems small, but I think I've saved at least an hour a week when I made my mouse move faster. Productivity hack number 3, the weirdest productivity tip you'll hear today. There is nothing we love more here at Science of People than quirky science, and this one definitely counts. Studies show that chewing gum can increase your productivity. Yes, really. Chewing gum has all kinds of incredible effects. It speeds up performance. Chewing gum has been found to speed up your reaction time by up to 10%. It boosts cognitive abilities. Psychologists at St. Lawrence University conducted an experiment with more than 150 students to study the effects of chewing gum on cognitive abilities. Students who were given gum to chew prior to taking a series of tests scored higher than those who didn't chew gum at all. The psychologists believe that this increase in performance is because chewing arouses the brain, making people more prepared to think through complex problems. It also combats sleepiness. Another study conducted by Coventry University found that participants who chewed gum during the day reported that they felt less sleepy. Physiological tests confirm that chewing gum does in fact make your body more alert. In lab testing, participants who chewed gum while multitasking had lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol and rated their feelings of stress and anxiety lower when they were chewing gum. Action step. Set up a chewing gum buffet at your desk. Get some watermelon gum, cinnamon gum, winter fresh, and spearmint. Use it when you need a boost and offer it to office mates and colleagues when they look a little sleepy. Productivity hack number 4. Use a domino to be more productive at work. Productivity is also about choosing your tasks wisely. At the start of every day and every week, identify your domino. What's a domino? A domino is the one task that has the greatest impact on your goals. Think about hitting that one domino in a line to set off a cascade of action. You always want to have a domino on the top of your to-do list. It will keep you focused and let you work on the most important tasks first. Chosen correctly, the one perfect task will set off a domino effect that leads you to accomplishing more than you thought you could possibly derive from a single action. For example, a domino might be organizing your desk. It's not highly urgent, but if you organize your desk, you'll be able to find all your papers, books, and post-it notes necessary for the other tasks on your list. Action step. Identify your domino tasks that generate the most value in your life and invest your best energy in them. Create a spot at the top of your to-do list for your daily or weekly domino. Productivity hack number 5. Use productive self-talk. What you do before you start your tasks may be just as important for productivity than how you do your tasks. Recent research has worked to uncover which of the 3 most common prep techniques work best: self-talk, imagery, or if-then planning. Self-talk includes saying things like, "I'm ready for this," or "I will be successful today." Imagery is when you imagine yourself doing something in a successful way, whether it's tackling your to-do list, winning that big promotion, or being highly efficient. If-then planning is making your plan to act a certain way. For example, if I can be productive for the rest of the day, then I can enjoy the long weekend ahead. Which do you think works best? More than 44,000 participants took part in this study, all competing in an online game. Researchers divided them into groups and used the 3 motivation techniques to assess their success. They found self-talk was the most powerful motivational technique. Self-talk was associated with faster performance and greater effort. Before you even get started on your to-do list, your projects, your tasks, talk yourself up. Here are some ideas to tell yourself. I am ready for this. I'm gonna rock this task. I feel successful today. I got this. Let's do this, and let's do it well. Productivity hack number 6, work with chunks. Have you noticed how the most time-consuming projects are the most difficult to start? You know they take days, if not weeks, to complete, and yet you let precious time go by before starting. Next thing you know, it's 2 days until the deadline, and you're freaking out to finish. It turns out there's a psychological reason for why we procrastinate on big projects. According to researcher Janet Polivy, our brains are overwhelmed by big, complicated tasks, prompting us to avoid working on them altogether. Unfortunately, big projects are inevitable, but they don't have to be complicated. You can increase your productivity by breaking up your large assignments into small, non-intimidating chunks. Once you've eliminated your brain's stress trigger, being productive is so much easier. The key is keeping each task to 20 minutes or less. Anything more than 20 minutes and it will be harder to fit it into the day, and your brain will avoid it as much as possible. Action step. Look at your to-do list. Is anything longer than 20 minutes? Break it up into smaller tasks. Productivity hack number 7, create a break list. A study conducted by the U.S. Army Research Institute discovered that people had better focus and energy for longer periods of time when they worked for 90 minutes, followed by 15 to 20-minute breaks. It turns out 90 minutes is the magic number for productivity because it matches your body's natural rhythms of rest and alertness. What you do during your breaks is just as important for your productivity levels. While it's tempting to jump on Twitter or watch funny YouTube videos during your break, you can maximize your breaks by doing activities that replenish your body and mind. I highly recommend creating a break list. A break list is a list of short, pleasurable activities to give yourself breaks throughout the day to avoid burnout and to motivate yourself to get more done. You can keep track of your list by writing them down on a notepad, or if you find that apps or reminders work best for you, those are great. Wonderlust is a great app to keep track of it all. The key is to pick restorative tasks. Don't check social media unless you're sure it fuels you. Some other great break ideas. Call a funny friend. Change up your environment. Work from a coffee shop. Sit in the park. Try a new break room. Watch educational videos like ours. Do a laughter lunch with our funny YouTube playlist. Write out your thoughts in a work journal. Go outside. Take up a new hobby. This is the time to do something you've always wanted to try. Work in the community garden, join a book club, take cooking classes, or kickboxing classes. These are perfect post-work distractions to do something you love and to reduce your stress. Self-educate. Read a new business book in your industry or try something totally different to learn about a new topic. Special note, if you struggle with online distractions, use an app such as Cold Turkey that prevents you from visiting unproductive sites during your work hours. Productivity hack number 8. Be happy and productive at work with mindfulness. Mindfulness is defined as the practice of maintaining a non-judgmental state of heightened or complete awareness of one's thoughts, emotions, or experiences on a moment-to-moment basis. Basically, it's being in the moment. Practicing mindfulness can help reduce stress and anxiety by focusing on what we're experiencing in the moment, instead of keeping our worries and our dreads in the forefront of our attention. While at work, instead of focusing on upcoming deadlines or how much time you have until your break, direct your attention to the rhythm of your fingertips typing on your keyboard, or how slow, even breaths can calm your body before a presentation. Right now, take a big deep breath with me. Feel better? Action step. You can go beyond just mindfulness by checking out our 10 steps on how to be happier at work. Productivity hack number 9. Use science-based goal setting. We can't talk about productivity without talking about your goals. Setting goals is a unique science. I created a process I use to set my big, bold goals and would love to teach you the formula. I use this goal-setting strategy once a year for a big goal review and then monthly to check on my progress. Watch my free goal-setting class at scienceofpeople.com/goal-setting. Productivity hack number 10. Find your one thing. Productivity is about focus. Authors Gary Keller and Jay Papasan have found that the key to focus is having just one thing. Here are the questions that should be driving your actions and decisions. What is the one thing that you are the most passionate about right now? What's the one most important thing on your to-do list right now? What's the one thing you could be doing that would have the greatest effect on all of your goals? If you want to take this to the next productivity level, you can anchor yourself in one thing with timing. Answer these questions next. Your one daily thing. What's the one thing you need to excel at today? Your one monthly thing. What's the one thing you need to excel at this month? Your one yearly thing. What's the one thing you need to excel at this year? Your thing. What's your driving mission in this lifetime? Once you've honed in on your one thing, write it down. Dr. Gail Matthews of the Dominican University found that people who write down their goals are 39.5% more likely to achieve them. If you feel really brave, state your one thing to your colleagues, partner, and friends to get accountability. Applying even one of these tips will help you be more productive and happy at work, at home, and your life. Remember, every minute you save is a minute gained. Being more productive can help you get more out of your work and your life. Want even more from me? I would love you to sign up to give you more. Get my free training at scienceofpeople.com, where I can give you even more science-based tips. Are you living up to your full potential? Do you want more? I would love to help you. Get started with my free training and learn more about People School today. Visit scienceofpeople.com/pschool. I am so productive, I have put 3 different quick and easy tasks into this clip. Subscribe to our channel, watch this next video, and get our free training.